Thanks. We're about 12 miles south of the future home of the Chargers at the current home of the Chargers, and that's Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and our home team. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
What ready? Took the outlaw. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. On the ball. On the ball. Check 3. Check 3. Alert 3. Alert 3.
They'll run on first down. Polk. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
2nd and 4. Quick hitch, complete. It's Little. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. 3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. This is Polk. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 10.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first-quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. He can run. And the ball is knocked out. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. On first down. Clayton, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Stop. Mike 61, matchbox, light, snap.
To throw on 2nd down. Dawson, and his throw here is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Going to throw right side here, complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
26 yards.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Recon, 132 fighter.
A quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Hey, let's get in that hole. Check nickel. Pilot, 64, weak. Shoot.
From the gun on third down, Dawson. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. That makes third down a lot more interesting.
It certainly does. How about the example of situational football there and his ability to think the play through? Second and short, not anticipating a passing play, sold out and made a great tackle, which brings up third down.
On third down, Polk. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on fourth down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners 7, Chargers nothing.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus on...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll run on first down. Polk. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Check 25.
They run it with Polk. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. McManus. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. On third down, McManus. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Here we go on fourth down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Squeeze, double up.
36-yard line.
Check 49, check 49.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. Looking to throw. Everett stays on his feet. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 16.
Back to throw. Everett. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Don't be mad. It's more coming.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. On first down, Clayton. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Ricky. Check it out,
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
All right, we get slap happy up here sometimes. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. On first down, Dawson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
13 yards there and a Niner first.
Hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy action with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Dawson. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
6-6, pull it high.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. 13 yards out. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they take a shot.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 2nd and 2. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Pull it together.
A final shot before break. House. And he go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Hey, pick your game up. Switch it. Get it.
Looking to throw on second down. Dawson into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. There, a first down. Now pull. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense, and this home crowd, they're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. House under pressure, and he'll go down. Back back at the 26-yard line. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the 49ers are going to get the football back.
22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber.
They'll run on first down. It's Clayton. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
On the ready.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 40.
65. Protein spill.
Here's a second and 7. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 23.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
On second down, Polk. And a big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. This is in the area where it might be coming back. They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Check. Check out.
Now a give, right side. Polk. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, House. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he locates Walker, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. On first down, Polk. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. That play.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers on third down, as bad as you can be, 0 for 7 thus far. This time they face a third, and they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And after all that, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
He don't want it. Hatchet. Check 37.
They'll try and run for it. And an alley to run. And he'll be It's into enemy territory. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Again, they run it with Pollard. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. Check.
On second down now, Polk looking to find a lane, but he can't, reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. The Chargers on third down. It has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a give right side. McManus. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Force are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Clayton, he gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal. A 2nd down run with Lewis. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
From the gun on 3rd down. House. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
On 1st and 10, House. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverage.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Throw. House. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Throwing on 1st down. House. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there, but they were in zone.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to out. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They'll try the left side. Polk. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. On 2nd down, McManus. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for